Hello everyone, welcome to another episode on data analysis with Excel. This is episode 6 and today we're talking about conditional formatting. Have you ever stared at a big data in Excel sheet, thought where the highest sales could be, which products are underperforming, performing well? Conditional formatting solves this in just a click. Today I'll show you how to make data talk back colors, icons and highlight that instantly, revealing patterns. Let's get right into it. We're going to deal with a monthly sales data having 15 rows where we have the IDs, the customer name, product, quantity, price, total sales, city, and other dates. We have our CSV file already loaded. This data will be given at the end of the video with a link where you can download and also practice by yourself. So let's convert our data into table format using what you've learned already. The text to columns is comma separated, and then we expect numbers here, we expect text here, we expect text. Have our data. We are ready for our conditional formatting. Conditional formatting automatically changes how cells look based on rules you set for every single column. It's like telling Excel, if the sales is greater than 30, highlight them in green. If they are less than 15, highlight them in red. So that at a glance, you know the products with high sales or products which are performing well in the market, and also products with less sales. So we have our order ID, our customer names, the various products they bought, the quantity, price, total sales, their city, and the date they bought the various products. Okay, so let's try something on the conditional formatting. A common mistake we do is selecting a single cell in a particular column where we are interested in applying conditional formatting to it. So with this example, we want to apply conditional formatting to the total sales column. We have to select the entire column, not just a single cell in it, but the entire column. So when you select the entire column under total sales, we go to the home tab, we have conditional formatting here. Conditional formatting. So you click on the drop down, we select highlight cell rules and then greater than. So you want to know the cells or product with with total sales greater than 30. So format cells that are greater than 30. Then you choose the color you want. So green fill. I'm going to press OK. So we have about 6 selected cells with total sales over 30. So this nice coloring makes it appealing and easy to spot sales products that are having over 30 total sales. You can also do same for those below. So you have to select all again, conditional formatting, highlight cells. In this case, you can choose less than So you can also choose less than, let's say, 15. Okay, and you highlight that with red. So you have that here. Mm. We can also do same for the other parts, or can just maintain. So red means these products are having sales below, total sales below 15, green greater than 30. So you can see that the unformatted cells are within the range of 15 to 30. Okay, so this one aspect of the conditional formatting, very simple, making our work very neat and appealing to drawing insights from our columns. So you can see that when we make the mistake by selecting only a cell and then apply the conditional formatting, this rule will affect only cell F2. So when we say greater than 30, press OK. You're not seeing anything. Okay, so you have to select the entire column, then apply your conditional formatting to see the actual effect. Alright, so always remember to select the entire column you are interested in so that you see the reflection very well. Let's try another one. So same column of interest, total sales. We can apply a gradient fill, okay, under the data bars. So if you don't want the ones I did earlier, or you can have that and also apply a different formatting to it. So when you come here, you have data bars. So these data bars uses relative or relativity to link all the points in that column. So I choose gradient fill, we say this. So we can also see products with longer bars like that of 2015 oranges, the last row having 48. At a glance, you can see that that particular row has the highest total sales. So when the value changes, we see that the bars will also increase. You see, so it has effect on them. The moment it changes, the bars, data bars also change position. All these are options you can choose under conditional formatting to make your work very nice. I'm going to explore a couple of them to broaden our understanding of conditional formatting. We also have color scales. So the color scales, we can choose, always remember to select the entire column. We have color scales. So when you hover on it, there's a name written that green, yellow, red color scale. Okay. So when we choose this, we expect to see that the red will reflect as sales where the value is very small. And also we expect to see green at the spot where we have higher sales. And we expect to see yellow at where we have moderate or medium sales. You understand? So when you have all this at your fingertips, you can easily spot some crucial data points, some outliers in your data given you. You can also apply the icon set. I have a lot. I would like us to explore the traffic indicators. So with this, you have to make sure they are actually correct. Okay, so you have to manage the rules. When you manage the rules, you'll be able to make sure that the colors or the shown colors reflect what's happening in every cell. So you can go to the edit rules, and now we have the traffic light here. So you want to see a green color when value is what? So when the value is greater than maybe 40, you want to see a green light there. So when it is greater than 20 but less than 40, we want to see yellow. And then when it is less than 20, we want to see red. When we do that, press OK, apply. Okay, so if you remember our rules vividly, we said green should be at point where we have 40 and above, and then yellow greater than 20 but less than, let's revise ourselves. Let's see. So green, when value is greater than or equal to 40, you should see green. And it is less than, so greater than or equal to 20 but less than 40, we want to see yellow. And less than 20, we want to see red. So let's make it the number. Initially it was percentage. All right, so you now have that. So you don't necessarily need to apply all of them at once, but you can select the best one for your data work at every point in time. You don't need to mix them up. As in this tutorial, so we are showing all the possible array of conditional formatting you can apply. We have this top to bottom rules as well. So let's get rid of all the formatting we've done, and now select again. So you want to know the top 3 highest sales, okay, in your data set. Top 5, top 4, even top 2. Come to conditional formatting, top or bottom rules, you come to top 10. So you can make it top 3, top 4, and now maybe select your favorite color, green. Yes. So when you do this, you know that this is your top 4 or top 5 products having a high sales. Okay. So you have 48, 45, 36, 36, 37.5. You have this. And this data is very small, so you can even justify that yes, this is the top 5 values or total sales. Same way you can do for below or last 5, okay, product. So you highlight that with red also, and when you see red, you know that those in red are the least performing, or sorry, the least sales, the least total sales. So we have 9, 7.2, 15, 15.4, 13.2. Can easily spot important data points with the use of conditional formatting. You can also use conditional formatting to spot duplicates. So in our name column, we can use conditional formatting to spot duplicates. So you come to highlight cell rules and move to duplicate values. I said duplicate values with rel fill are what duplicated. So you can see that you have Ama Mensa here. We also have Ama Mensa. We have Kofi Asari. We have Kojo Asari. We have Kojo Asari. Ifwa Boateng. Also have Ifwa Boateng. So all the names are duplicated. That's why we have all of them highlighted. So the conditional formatting tool is very, 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 very helpful in our analysis in Excel. Okay. You can also use conditional formatting to pick out data points in particular city, especially talking about our data. So if you want to know all this total sales or all sales done in Accra, you can use conditional formatting to pick all Accra data points. Okay, so you have a city column where we have various cities in Ghana, and you want to know the data point in Accra, you can use conditional formatting. And to do that, you need to select the entire data. Okay, you come to conditional formatting, then you move to new rule. With a new rule, the first space says select a rule type. So you have format all cells based on their values. For what you want to do, you are going to use a formula to determine which cells to format. So you click on that, and I said format values where this value is true. So we look at the column where we have city and it is G. So it's a formula you're writing. Obviously, you're going to start with equal to. And we use the dollar sign because we are specifically talking about that column. When you forget about the dollar sign, Excel will look elsewhere. So when you bring the dollar sign and write J2, okay, anyhow you do it, Excel is looking at specifically the value at G2, and the value of G2 is Accra. Okay, so when you do that and we highlight or we choose our formatting style, it highlights all other cells with Accra in there. So equals dollar sign G2, then equals, you bring a quotation mark, Accra. Okay, and now we come to format. We want to highlight all values in Accra with, let's say we don't have blue in our work right now, so let's make it blue. Press, so we have a lot of things here. So the fill is what you pick the color from. Press OK, and now OK. So you can see that row 2, row 5, row 7, row 9, 12, 14, and 16 are all data points from Accra. Very nicely done. Without thinking too much, conditional formatting has done it very, very, very simply for you. So you can also find data points from Kumasi, Takoradi, and so on. So with this, the moment you forget about the dollar sign, you won't be able to get this output. Let's try and see. So let's undo what we just did. Go, okay, new rule, use formula. So we said equals. This time around, we are forgetting about the dollar sign, and let's see what happens if X gives you the same value. So Accra, now format, you choose your color. Let's make it this green. Press OK. Press OK. So you see, it's rather highlighting the order IDs for us, but I wanted it to highlight the entire row where you can see Accra vividly. Right. So we have this, we also have this, we also have this, we also have this. making it very difficult to spot. But unlike using the dollar sign, it highlights the entire row for us to see it very, very well. So always remember to use the absolute referencing style where we use the dollar sign. That's good. So with conditional formatting, you don't just see numbers, but then you see insight. You see the highest total sale, the lowest total sale, those performing in the in between. Okay, you're able to spot sales in various cities. Okay, check whether there's repetition in the data point, all in the conditional formatting. So from highlights to formulas, it's a visual shortcut for decision making. Very, very simple. So when you also have the data at your disposal, you can try on by finding total sales that are greater than 40 by using conditional formatting. Okay, you add a data bar to the quantity here. So the data will be made available, the link in our bio for this episode. You download and also try your hands on it. Remember, data analysis with Excel and any other data analysis tool requires you to be consistent. The more you use them, the more you become abreast with the various tools, coming across challenges, and now be able to solve them will help you better your understanding on how to approach every data problem with respect to a tool you are using. So be consistent and practice often to better your skills. Okay, so this is the end of episode 6 using conditional formatting in Excel. Please subscribe and share to colleagues so that we can all learn together. Until we meet for episode 7, where we'll be talking about graphs and charts in Excel. Bye bye.